So anyway, that being said, after Sawyer's birth, yeah, I reached out to Yolanda pretty quickly and told her how rocked I was. And she was like, like long births get a bad rap, but like they're freaking awesome because you
Yeah.
can get so used to it and like it can be so integrated in this way that, of course, lots of women have 6-hour births and don't experience what I did.
Sure.
So I'm not saying it's a sentence, but for me, for whatever reasons, some I think are physical, and then the most of, would of course just be my own commitment to suffer.
Yeah,
Um,
no, but I've had women say before, like, oh, I wish you had a short labor, you're so lucky. And I had a similar experience too, where my first one was across 3 days, my first labor, and not, particularly painful. There was, and then my second labor, it was 6 hours. And yeah, well, the beginning, it started a little slow, but then it got really intense and was like, oh my gosh, like I'm trying to escape this, which I didn't want to be like not
mm,
present. But yeah, the pain was a different level and was a totally different experience. And I was sort of wishing maybe it had been longer. So
yeah, it was horrible. It was really, really horrible. It was really, really horrible. And just I got so, thank God it was only 6 hours because I didn't like know how to deal with it. It was, yeah, it was really it really rocked me. For days I could barely talk. I was just like, what the fuck just happened? And of course there was a lot of magic in it, and there was a lot of really cool, cosmic stuff, and some real, it is an altered state and you do get to do something. I don't always have words for what happened, but there was some healing in real time that I could feel like in the pain. And there
mm,
was there were some insecurities, energetic, things like kind of like wounds that I could feel like healing, like closing up and kind of completing. So that was cool. And I did have a moment where I thought I'm healing in real time. Like I could tell on some level that that was occurring. Yeah, but the physicality of it blew my mind. And Yo's all about orgasmic birth now, and like people say they can choose stuff, and I'm like, That's so interesting. I wonder if my concierge will ever get to do that."
yeah, I mean,